all hear that? This is the Cabrio dryer by Whirlpool. We're gonna fix that. Pull it forward a bit so I can get back here. Unplug your unit, remove the duct right here. Piece back panel completely off so we can see what we got going back here. We got the $20 kit off of Amazon versus paying 100 plus something from Whirlpool or whoever makes this thing. A hex slotted screw right here, just loosen that up. We're just gonna remove the power cord and the ground so that way we can remove this huge cord out of here. We're gonna unscrew that, take the water hose, just turn the water off right up there. Remove this here and the power, and that way I can take the whole panel off. Power cord is removed. I took a photo just to remember how everything is in order, so I highly recommend doing that. Let's take this piece off here as well. All right, we got the back panel off. I left the wires connected to the panel. All right, so this is the replacement part that I'm going to be installing. See the bracket, you see the pulley, everything's on there. 3/8" nut driver for the bolt that's holding the L bracket to the pulley. But that's why I think it's this plastic pulley as I'm doing this. That's a clear indicator. It's the exact same sound. It might be the belt, but the belt looks like it's in pretty good shape from what I can see here. Very confident it's that pulley. So this is very difficult with one hand on the camera, one on the pulley, but basically you got this spring here that keeps tension on the belt, right? So if you lift it up, you can get the belt off. There you go. We're gonna loosen up this bolt right here. Take this arm and pulley off. See? So that's definitely where the squeaking is coming from. All right, we got the old one out. The old squeaky one, even spinning it, it just doesn't have that free spin anymore. And some were saying to lubricate it, like do some dry silicone. We just decided since you can get the entire kit with all the wheels, a new belt. So in the future, if we have to replace the belt, we just got a belt. And I think my wife said she found the kit for 20 bucks on Amazon. I'll put the kit in the description and all the tools that I used to get this job done. But here's the new one. No noise. One single bolt fits in here just perfectly, just like that. We'll put it back in its place after we clean up. We definitely cleaned up a bit in here. It's not perfect. Right here around the pulley, it's just much cleaner. One single bolt. All you need is this one is a 3/8" nut driver. Don't hire anyone to do this. Do it for 20 bucks. Hopefully I don't bump the camera. I don't have the best setup for it. Okay, and it's gonna go right here, right there with the bolt. Let's get a few threads started. Not too difficult. There you go, and it should go in smoothly. And it's gonna fit directly in that cutout on the metal arm. There you go. Because it's gotta fit pretty precisely in that hole. We got it exactly in the hole there. It all lines up nicely. You don't have to put much torque because you want this guy to be able to go up and down freely, but you don't want it to wiggle too much. It actually has a stopping point where you can't tighten it down anymore. That's it. All right, now you gotta hook that spring back on. That's what keeps the tension. I need both hands for this, so we'll be right back. Once you have the spring back on, it's for the purpose of giving the pulley and the arm tension. You bring the belt tight over the small wheel, and then you bring that pulley up. You should be able to do it with one hand. Just bring that pulley up. Of course, my hand might be in the way, but that's what it should look like at the end. Use one hand to release that tension, and then you just bring the belt under this pulley. And now we shouldn't hear any more squeaking because that's a brand new pulley with bracket. Yep, that's tight. So we should be good. Ready to go. New pulley, new arm. Let's get everything back on and we'll plug it back in and turn it on and see what happens. All right, we got all the little hex screws back in place, so we got the back panel on. Now we just gotta tighten the water hose securely in place. Remember, I'm no plumber, just a plain old DIYer. All right, we got the water hose back in place. Go ahead and reconnect the power cord first, and then we'll connect the air duct there, or whatever it's called. Let me know in the comments, I don't know what it's called. And after we connect the air duct, we will plug this bad boy back in and see if this thing squeaks. All right, again, getting all the wiring back the way it was originally is real simple. Just take a photo before you take everything apart, and then I'll help you get everything back exactly the way it was. Then all we have remaining is this cover over the power. All right, we got everything connected. Water's not leaking. Duct tube thing is good to go. Power cord is back connected. Let's go over here, turn this on. Wife's on standby. Let's turn it on. There we go. Yeah, baby. No more squeaking. That's beautiful. So I just got to push it back into its location there, and that's it. Please show your support by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing for sure. Stay tuned for more tools, tech, DIYs, and deals.